because there is so many people live around here now. This intensity of habitation. But again, in normal times means, plenty of business for cafes and Pilates studios. Oh, here's another road blocker offage. See, last time I came down here, you could drive down here. And now it's verboten. I always get coming back this way. I always tend to get lost. But still, it's all an adventure, isn't it? That block there, Trew era, that's where Russell Brand opened a cafe, a community cafe. I don't know whether he's still involved in it when he was feeling particularly community minded. It's funny to think Russell Brand was, a political force in the land briefly. I think that's a really bad idea, letting comedians anywhere near politics. I don't know whether I'm going to be able to. There's some people on bikes there. A lot of construction. I don't like speed bumps, they just slow you down. It's unusual these days to have traffic behind you, a narrow road, cars. If I've got a car behind me, sometimes I do what the riders do in the Tour de France, which is to flick out my left elbow to say, pass me. But most people driving cars are not cyclists in the Tour de France, so they don't know that this think of got a twitch. Just crossing over the New North Road, a famous coaching road in the 1776s, in the 1459s, 97-12 down here. Right through this estate. I don't think I've ever been before, but all seems fine. Crammed in. I don't know what we're going to do when we get completely boxed off when we can't drive out of our street. I was thinking of getting one of those cargo bikes with an electric motor and making Linda sit in the front, but she's not keen. Oh well, this is not very promising, is it? I think I'm kind of going the wrong way. I've got nothing profound to say about lockdown, I don't think. I mean, what is it? And it's I suppose when stand-up starts again, whether people going to want to hear like 100% lockdown material, or are they going to be like not want to hear about it at all? It's hard to know. We're coming up. This is a victim of coronavirus. This was my favourite restaurant. If you're doing one of those quizzes in a newspaper or on a website, say what's your favourite restaurant? Well, this used to be it. It's called Sardine, and it was fantastic. It was in a sort of weird location, obviously behind this McDonald's, but because of the coronavirus, it's closed down. I think the chef's gone somewhere else, although at the moment he's not working. But it was a lovely neighbourhood restaurant, and it's gone. And I think there's going to be a lot more fallout. That's not showing particular example of prescience to say that I think that once this lockdown's finished, there will be problems. Alright, I'm going to cross over this traffic. Everybody's letting me out. Probably wait for that Ford Focus. This is City Road, I think. Going up to one of the grooviest spots in my area normally. This is Exmouth Market. Under normal circumstances, this street is lined with tables, restaurants, people eating out. When I first came to this area in the 80s, it was actually a market at a Woolworths. All kinds of things have gone, and now it's got incredibly expensive falafel. That's the one. I'm a very I hate chains really, like Pret a Manger and stuff like that, or every town centre looks exactly the same now. The one type of shop that has not been taken over by any kind of chain is the tattoo parlour. There are no corporately, as far as I know, there are no corporately owned tattoo parlours. Every single one of them is owned by a frightening man with a load of tattoos. Imagine if Aldi owned tattoo parlours. They'd be cheap, but you'd have to have something weird in German. Must be your only tattoo. It's Mount Pleasant. Sorting office. Headquarters of London's Posty. I don't know if I should stop in the middle of the road like this. Really. Lost. Oh, see. Let's assume this is safe. Rosebery Avenue. I think when I do the next of these bike rides, I'll look up some local history, because it feels like, you know, I could do with saying things like underneath these streets as it's, you know, site of Temple of Mithras, or I don't know, an Anglo-Saxon car park. Yeah, I think I'll be so eloquent. Next one of these, I'll have all kinds of poetical things to say. We're nearly home. Nearly home. The number of times, that's one of the things, the number of times this corner has been dug up over the last couple of years, like 75 times. That's being dug up at the moment. I don't know what's underneath here. Perhaps there's a kind of hell mouth or something. There's a kind of access to a source of endless energy. That's why they keep digging it up. Or a store of rubies, sapphires, and Greg's steak slices. And here we are, wending our weary way back home.